Hey, everybody, are now live for some Adobe Firefly fun. How's it going, Andrea?
Good. How are you?
John, how you doing?
Hey, everybody. I'm doing well. How is everybody?
Good. Heinrich? You doing good, Heinrich?
Hello.
Hi, cool.
Looking
I wasn't sure you could hear me there.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's see. Rich is here. Good to see you, Rich.
Hello.
Aaron.
So,
And let me just let everybody know that today's focus will be on Adobe Firefly, the new AI art generator that is in beta version for now. So you can create from prompts, as well as you can take text and create textures onto the text. And we will give you a great demonstration of that today, all four of us. So let's start off by asking everyone to please put your prompts of what you would like us to create in the comments below the lives. So start letting us know what prompts you want us to use. Thanks. And got some, hey, Andrew and crew. Roland says good morning from the Philippines at 4 a.m.
good morning, Roland.
Somebody's
Very dedicated, right? 4 a.m. Very dedicated. Someone said Facebook user, some of my favorite humans.
Hi, favorite human.
right back at you. Hello.
Yes. You gotta allow StreamYard to show your name because it came up.
That's right. So let me remind everybody. Please give StreamYard permission to show your name and profile pic, so I'll be able to credit you when you comment or ask questions. Just look for the description underneath any of the lives. Scroll down. Look for StreamYard.com/Facebook. Give that a click. Permissions. Jump on back. Thank you. And we got some prompts coming in. So I'll let Andrea go first and try to give us a little bit more extensive prompts. But the first one is where is it? Oops, someone has a very large one.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Jeremy says mushroom prompts.
Is that the first one? I
Yeah.
the large one. Okay.
Should we ask for? Yeah. Should we do the larger one?
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch Kid with the macabre and grotesque feature of a zombie. Picture doll. That's quite good.
I love Cabbage Patch Kids, so let's do that.
Okay. So we'll start with that. So,
For
Andrea's screen.
Yeah.
And then, do you want me to read that to you so you can type that out?
Oh no, I copy and paste. Then I got it.
Okay, cool.
No way.
That's quite long, right?
For those of you who don't know, just go to firefly.adobe.com. And then the first prompt is text to image. And then you'll get some images that are already in here, but I'm just going to go ahead and paste what you said for me to try. And we're going to generate this and see what comes up.
Time.
I do hope Cabbage Patch Kid comes up because a lot of times anything that's copywritten doesn't, but we'll see.
Good point.
Yeah, the copyright won't. So I'm gonna say doll, maybe.
Right. Chubby-faced baby.
Yeah, doll. Change it to doll. I think would be good.
Oh, yeah.
Chubby doll.
Chubby doll.
Chubby doll.
Okay. Anything? Something else. What is it? Is there anything else copywritten in here? It will not. Anything that is an actual name, it will not take. So, I don't.
Sometimes they don't like certain words. I've found. Yeah.
So that's not gonna work. Let's see. What was the other one?
Let's see. We got mushroom prompts. Jeremy says fruit. And then we have, here's a good one, plumber paper art in a dream. That's a nice one from Roger. Thanks, Roger, for being here. Plumber paper art
in a dream.
In a dream.
Okay. Hi. It's coming. Oh,
cool. Paper art's nice.
These are cool. Yeah. So these are the art ones that came up. This is cool. Let's see. We can also change. I like the artwork though, but if I like it, I'm gonna download, right? So I'm gonna download.
Yeah. That's interesting. Look at that.
That's cool. Yeah. Hey, these are really cool. All right.
Shame about the Cabbage Patch Kids. That would have been really interesting, I think.
I know. We got to think of another way to say Cabbage Patch Kid without.
I'm loving this. This
Yeah,
is good.
and Andy says some of the banned words are a bit strange. It's hard to
I would agree with you.
It is. It's yeah. If it's I listen. I don't know.
But hey, it's beta and they're working on it. So
Yeah.
maybe sometime later some words come
Very
back.
good point.
I chose graphic. I can choose photo. Photo gets wonky with faces because it's actually using real images. So we'll see. Yeah, it didn't do much. And then we can also choose like a different style. What other style we want? I want to try movements. We always do. Let's try vaporwave. I don't know. That's a different one. And then I'm gonna choose art. I'm gonna go back to art because I like the way they look.
I like the way that it auto kind of regenerates for you too. You don't have to go back and click.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the color.
Yeah, the colors are amazing. Now, is there anyone out there who doesn't know what Firefly is and it's kind of like what is happening right now? If you are, let us know. One of us will explain it.
Should I go over and show?
Yeah, I think we should have an overview of what it is.
So yeah,
look at that.
Isn't that cool?
General overview. You can ask to join the Adobe Firefly beta here, and I can also post that in the groups or in the description of the live. Or you can go to firefly.adobe.com and ask to join the beta. So it's in beta, and so you'll notice that when Andrea works on these images, if she were to download any of those images and then post them to say social, it would have an Adobe watermark in the bottom left, and it's not for commercial use right now. So for now, it's in beta. It's learning from all our prompts, giving us lots of fun and lots of options. But in the future, there's speculation that it could either be part of the Creative Cloud or it could be kind of like Adobe stock, where you pay for credits to use it for a certain amount of time. But it's a blast, so make sure to go to firefly.adobe.com and sign up for the beta now.
Yeah, and
go ahead. Sorry. Blah.
No, blah blah blah. No, it is super cool though, because whatever your imagination, whatever you can imagine, you can actually just type in here, like just the craziest things, or you can be realistic. It's just up to you. You can just whatever your mind says. Like my mind is very, creative, and so I think of some crazy stuff, and so do a lot of people. But just imagine anything you dream about, you can actually type in here. That is within. There are a lot of restrictions, so you got to make sure that you're thinking about that. So anything that you can say in school, to a teacher, you can type in here. So
there you go.
Yeah, for me, the hardest thing is not the prompts themselves. It generates so many cool images. It's hard to kind of distinguish which ones should I showcase, and so these are quite nice.
Very nice.
I will jump over to John and let John.
It's John.
Well, all righty then. All right, I copied down some of these prompts. There's some really good stuff, and I love the creative minds. And I kind of maybe wonder about some of you. I don't know, but no, these are great.
Here we go.
The only problem is which one should I pick? This one here sounds like we got one prompt from earlier. It said submarine under the sea, Victorian style, decorated with seaweed and fish. There it is from Karen. Thank you, Karen. And
she's quite a great digital artist herself.
Yeah.
Oh man, see, that's one of those things where I think, to me, AI. I know a lot of people have their misgivings about it, and
start typing the prompt, my friend.
I think it's gonna enhance those who have like incredible talent already. It's gonna enhance and fuel our creativity, if you will. All right, so I'm gonna enter the prompt, and by default, it just went to art. Say one thing that makes Firefly unique from other generative AI. Interesting, right? That not too shabby, almost like a children's book theme, almost kind of thing, maybe going a little whimsical. to me. It seems like, at least with just this style. But one of the things that makes Firefly unique is that you can you have this panel over here that gives you other options. You have like a ton of them actually. So let's say I wanted to do this one landscapes. You can make it wide, and you can change your styles. I just go like to all of them. I want the whole buffet. So you can do different styles. So since this is kind of like I'm feeling Victorian, and Victorian makes me think of steampunk. Let's try steampunk. And we'll add those two and see what happens to it now when we add that in. It's like a mega prompt.
Nice.
Didn't change a whole lot, but maybe a little bit. But yeah, you can try. Do we try hyper realistic? Maybe, or digital art? Maybe.
I think these are great as they are too, right? I mean, they're quite nice.
I mean, yeah, I'd take it, but I don't know, because I'm vastly curious just to see how far we can stretch this whole thing. Let's try a couple other things. I added. What did I add? But I can't remember. My stupid brain. Digital art. Let's see what happens. And I don't know. What do you think?
A lot of great options, though, right?
There are some great options. Let's try dramatic lighting. I always love dramatic lighting. I don't know why.
Change the color and tone, the lighting, and the composition. That's cool.
Yeah. There you go. See, this panel gives you a lot of like supercharges your prompts, if you will. So did change it a little, kind of softened it up a little bit. Doesn't have quite the children's book illustration look, but I mean, that's interesting. It almost looks like a fish.
Yeah,
like
shape of a fish. Yeah.
An organic thing is just like a tail, like a fish. What the heck? I mean, I think I had a dream about this one time.
Oh my God.
John, is this set to photo or to art at the top?
Oh, that's a good question, my man. I have it still set to art.
Wow. So,
What
the thing I find very mysterious about Adobe Firefly is the fact that sometimes you put in a prompt and it looks very illustration-y and it's somewhat flat, but still nice. And then you do a prompt like this and it's got such depth, So even under art, it has a lot of depth. And then now you switch to photo, it has even more kind of 3D and rendering look.
Yeah. So let's say one thing you can also do here, real quick before we move on to Henrik, is if you like kind of this one, but it's not quite what you're looking for, you can show similar, which will take this one and make more close to it. And we'll just give it a second. Maybe it's my internet. Oh, wow. So you get some interesting stuff here. So, you get the idea. You can go further by choosing show similar. You can also have use as reference image, and I'm not sure. Henrik is probably more up on this than me, and he can explain. I'm not sure what uses reference image and show similar, what the difference really is, honestly.
Do you know, Henrik?
I'm sure there's probably.
If you use something like a reference image, you choose this image, and I would say the main object of this image. From there will be 3 other iterations from that. And if you use similar, the whole image will be the same as this.
Gotcha.
Hopefully this will clear. Always play around with it. That's the point of Adobe Firefly now on the beta phase, to play around with it, to be creative, and hopefully have a lot of fun. So as we hear.
That's what it's all about.
The Firefly crew.
Which you can also, though, with the show reference, you can or use that as a reference image. You can also have that in there, and no matter what other prompt you put in there, it's going to go based on that reference. So you have a totally different prompt, like 100% different, and it's going to do that reference image is still going to be there, and it's going to work around it, which is kind of cool.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guys. See, I just needed smarter people to explain it to me. And to answer somebody's question, if is it PNG or JPEG? Yes, it's JPEG for now.
For now.
But there may be other options once it develops further.
And then just to go further with that, if you do the text one where you type in a word, and we'll get to that later, and you type in a word and add texture to it, that you can have as a PNG, so it has the background knocked out for transparency. So then you can place it on top of any other design, such as in Adobe Express.
So, Mundo.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
And even better, yesterday on the Discord server, there was announced that shortly there will be the in-paint option, so that you can paint out objects and replace it with another object in your image. So the reference, the similar, and the in-paint will be competing together.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
How exciting is that? Yeah.
Excellent. So Heinrich, do you want to take it first?
Give me a prompt. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
All right. Whammo.
I'm on fire.
How about he says a flying sailing ship over a rough sea? Well, that's similar to this, though. Do you think it's too similar?
Flying.
Let's see.
Let's see. Flying sailing ship over a rough sea, comma, with wild skies.
I saw that one too. I thought, wild skies.
Ooh, William's got a good one.
Wild skies. That sounds like a movie.
It is.
Skies.
You didn't see it?
So,
you didn't watch it? I saw it.
Oh yeah, that's got
Reynolds. Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, the guy from the thing.
Yeah, him.
Got the mustache.
Yeah.
Got the crazy hair.
Top hat.
I think
what are you talking about?
pretty
Got the
cool
hippie
for
leg.
the first time.
Yes.
Wow.
He dances.
So how about these?
Ooh.
These are, I tried it without any
Nice.
things. I will now
Like a
try
painting.
some photos, some steampunk. What do you know? We try, pixel art.
Oh yeah.
That should be neat.
Maybe something, little bit other things, not the usual ones. I think steampunk and science fiction and all the styles of the paintings, always cool. But
Ooh.
here's a drone in the picture.
Man.
Oh, that is
From what comes this?
Yes.
I don't prompt that, but it's okay.
That's
It's okay
great.
for me.
I like the little touch of like orange and pink in the clouds in the back too, kind of offsets it.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Love the sky.
What I also found, if you put some colors,
Hello.
single colors or colorful or something like that,
Yeah.
it also matches with the object in your. You
Ooh,
see, that could be very colorful,
Hello.
Yes.
and you
Hello,
get
Nicole.
a little.
I love the waves in the front.
Sailing ship
I know.
Oh,
Your
he's
cursor,
shaking.
funky there.
flying
Yeah.
over a sea
Oh.
with wilds.
Oh wow.
It's wild.
The waves are vicious.
He's here. Good to see Keith here.
So,
So-
here we go. All right.
For me, the prompt you can play very hard with some words, and now
Nice.
Yeah.
there's
Just like
something really interesting.
So you added the word colorful, and you got more of the kind of purple.
Mm-hmm.
themes going on.
And it's interesting that you
I
use
said purple sky can also
Oh yeah, with purple skies. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
can
It's interesting
Colorful must be the orange.
Yeah, look at you used and this is in photo mode too. I see in your prompts.
yes in photo mode, and I used steampunk and pixel art. I will now try something. Where is the hyper realistic stuff? Product photo, all what is something to do with photo, and try to trick that it's make something
An actual.
hilarious, hopefully.
There he is.
Oh,
It reminds me on the UV posters from the 80s and 90s. Maybe someone with you
Yeah.
remember those. I think they are very cool. What about
I tried some cubist stuff the other day. Tried to Yeah, it gave me some interesting results. Not what I expected.
Mhm. I think they don't have so many ships.
Yeah,
In
it's
stock,
similar.
I would say,
The ship
because
itself is similar, then it changes, swapping color themes.
Roland brought up a point that Firefly is a bit better, at least from his experience, with hands, feet, and a guitar. Guitars are as opposed to like Midjourney that give you beautiful renders, but then the hands are kind of still a little wonky, a little ways to go there.
hands a problem, and also for guitars, the strings.
Yes.
Guitar has 6 strings, and
Not
sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less.
Yeah.
And it's in the little details. But I think if the time will come and we have more data, that will get better. So what can we?
And I wanted to answer a question that Jack has. So Jack was saying, can you give a demonstration where you start with an object like a bus and add elements to it?
Yeah, sure.
Jack, it doesn't really work like that. It's more like the way it works is we put in these text prompts and you put in the details, and then it creates a scene for you. You could, I guess technically you could say like girl with white background, and then in the future cut it out. For now, everything still is not for commercial use, so you have to have the watermark on the bottom left from Adobe. So it's, I'm not too comfortable cutting out different elements and putting them together because I see that as disregarding the watermark. But in the future, for sure, I think you'll have that possibility. But for now, it's you create a whole scene with the different prompts as opposed to one element at a time. So Nicole asks, how long will this last? This is going to be at least an hour. We're all jumping around, having fun. So I'll go next and then go back to Andrea and, keep on having fun here.
Around the loop and until they kick us out. Yeah.
That's right. And Keith says, I assume the more specific you are, the better your result. Yeah.
Yep.
So the more details you can put in, the better result, kind of more depth you have to it.
Sometimes it helps to rearrange maybe your words. You can use the same prompt, but maybe if you rearrange words, sometimes you will get different results also.
And Facebook user, is there any way to create elements with transparent background? So yeah, as I said, the only way you can do that now is if we do some of the text designs where you go in and you type a word, it's text, and then you can add elements like, ice cream fills up the different words or letters. So I'm going to jump over to me. Okay, Henrik, is that?
Yes, perfect.
I want to have some fun.
I have enough ships.
Yeah,
I will sail away. I will sail.
I think you
sail away. I want to have fun now. Okay, so let me see. Jump over to me. Move that out of the way. Boom.
John, choose a prompt for Andrew.
Well, I see I like this one. Yeah. William says.
Oh, William.
Hey, you read it for William. Yeah. Yeah, I was, I guess, great minds. I was thinking the same.
Yeah, so here I am. So this is the way it looks when you first get into firefly.adobe.com. So they're telling you that you have the opportunity to do text image, and you hit the generate blue button to jump into that. You also have text effects, which is what we're talking about with the transparency behind. And then they're saying coming soon is recolor vectors, which would be great. And I would imagine if you go to this home page, and you can see that at the top left where it says home, that's how you get there. It will have other different features that are coming soon as time goes. And then there's whole like inspiration galleries you can go to, and then in exploration, a look at what we're dreaming up. And so there's like a little video about it and just other different examples. So in exploration are other things that are kind of coming. So in painting, personalized results, text to vector, text to pattern. It's pretty endless and a lot of fun. So
Andrew, one thing.
Yes.
Is that when you have your creation and you love it, you can also submit it to the Firefly gallery. So you never know, you might see your work featured on the homepage.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I would imagine that in the future, they might even have contests. So you might be seeing some Firefly contests, and then maybe you can win like, half a year to a year of Adobe Creative Cloud subscription or some Adobe swag. So if Adobe's listening, I think those are some good ideas. So
or they could They could put it on Behance, and then you get a ribbon. See,
There we go.
Ooh,
name. See,
Astronaut.
that'd be
I
cool.
want a ribbon.
I know. I got one. Just one though.
I'm not surprised. I'm not
I'm
surprised.
surprised. I'm super surprised.
It's great.
So one question I have, I guess I'm just going to hit generate, and let me turn off his comment. So I'm generating from that. Oh, it's pretty cool.
It does.
Ooh,
I like that.
Very.
Daft Punk meets Universal Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty cool. Now, a question I had is, when it says like this, cyber post-apocalyptic astronaut, blah, blah, is it better to put in commas in certain areas? Do you think that kind of differentiates the sections, or doesn't really matter? Anyone?
I don't know. Try it.
Good question. I tried both. I
Okay,
think
so
they get similar similar
three commas in those
results.
three.
So
There we go.
Got
Maybe try
interesting
it out.
results with commas versus non-commas. It just depends.
Real quick, I want to answer Carson's question here. Can you upload an image and let Firefly improve on it? Not yet, but it is coming.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Okay, cool. Let's see. So that was one. Let's see. So here's a simple one, but I'm very curious to try it out too. Karen says Kingdom of Dreams.
Ooh, okay.
Try that. But maybe I'll keep the part at the end that says with dramatic lighting. So
Nice.
Kingdom of Dreams. And then one thing I like to do is, after I put the comma for dramatic lighting, a lot of times I'm not sure if it really helps it or not, but I'll put in like very detailed. So sometimes I think that gives it a little bit more depth to it.
You bet.
that's also a thing to play around. You have in the prompt dramatic lighting, but you also have on the panel on the right side on the lighting, you also have dramatic lighting.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So maybe play around with it, what gets the
Right.
best results.
So I'm going to take his lead, and I'm going to get rid of where it says with dramatic lighting, and then I'm going to go over to where it says lighting on the right, and then see there is dramatic lighting right there too, which is nice. But maybe I'll put in golden hour, and then let's see, go to all. Where is this is one thing that I do like too is you can either type it in and it will like match it. So if I say colorful, it might match like a similar option on the right too. So Kingdom of Dreams, very detailed, colorful, and it also has golden hour. So, ooh, that's nice, huh?
That's beautiful.
And let's see. So what other options? So here's pencil drawing, and then I'm going to hit generate. Kingdom of Dreams. Doesn't really look like a pencil drawing. Maybe you have to go up to. It is set to art. It's pretty cool though. But
It is interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Practical.
so yeah, so it's, as John was saying, if you go up to options, click, and you can say use as reference image, and then it will now generate a new sequence.
Oh yes, right. Yes. I forget about the reference image. You get that cool slider.
Yeah, so I guess the more you go to the left, the more it focuses on the reference image, and the more you go to the right, it focuses on your prompts.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
maybe I'll go a little left to the reference image. Boom, let go and see. These are quite nice though, huh?
Mm-hmm. They are.
I want to go there.
Look at that.
You want to go there?
What kind of food do they eat? You just get like ice cream.
Right. I was going to say, maybe they'll have cookies.
Yes. You should go. I'll be outside taking pictures of y'all.
Yeah, right.
Just say, oh,
Too many things to take photos of, right?
I'll be your photographer from the outside.
Yeah, these are nice.
I'm a chicken.
Yes.
And one thing I like to do when it comes to these is I like the series that they create. So a lot of times I will download all of them, and then I'll go into Photoshop and create an animated GIF with the timeline panel. So that way it kind of cycles through them. So I'm a big fan of doing that. So hopefully that might be an option too, directly in Firefly in the future, is some type of animation feature. So Roland asks, when styles are being mentioned in a prompt, it will be tagged as a style button. Dramatic lighting will not be tagged. Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss. Like some similar wording will become a button that is similar to what they have on the right, and other ones won't. So, so that was Kingdom of Dreams. Should I do one more and then jump back to Andrea? Or does Andrea want to jump in already?
It's up to, I can jump in, or it's up to you. You the boss, man.
I don't really think about it. We got to,
I know,
share the time.
The crew boss.
I'll let you go back. I'll let you go back and maybe do this one. You want to do this one, Andrea? The Sea of Memories.
Where is that? Who did that one? Roland?
That's Roland.
Yeah, buddy. Absolutely. Okay, let me go here.
I don't know about the sadness part though. Sea of Memories and Sadness, Night Sky and Rococo style, illustrated by Gustav Dorr.
Was that put in like super earlier? There it is. Okay. You highlighted it. Oh, it looks blue. Okay. Copy it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me share your screen.
All
There
right.
you are. Good.
Well, one thing I'm gonna do is, but I want to do something real quick based on Jack's question. He asked about starting off with a single image and then building upon it. If I were to do that, just real quick, if I were to type in cat, it's going to tell me the prompt is too short, but it's still going to generate a cat.
Right.
But then what I would do is I would find one that I like, of course, Santa. If they're going to show me a Santa hat, that's what I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose use as a reference image. Then I'll start building upon it. So I'll say cat.
I got to jump in and save this for you, Andrea. Cat wearing a Christmas sweater.
Okay. Yes.
Because everyone knows that Happy Teach likes to do the Christmas sweater.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
So cat wearing a Christmas sweater. I'll hit enter to generate that. And I can continue to build upon it. And it's going to continue to use this as the reference image.
Oh, there you go.
So I like this one. I'll replace it because I like that it, you know what I mean? And then I can start with the background, maybe on a beach.
Ooh, the second one's nice with the green and the red for the sweater.
You like that one? Well, let's choose that one.
Yeah, nice.
We're gonna make that the reference. So
Right,
now I can say on a beach, it's gonna generate once I
Those are nice.
write the beach.
Okay.
Okay, so the cat. So this is how I would build upon it. I don't know if that was your question, but that's how I would start with a single image and build from there.
I like that process.
Yeah, so I'm gonna close that one, and now I'm gonna go with rolling. All right. But you guys came with it.
Quite nice with the beach and the sense of depth it created with it, right?
Yes.
It reminds me of like a Magritte painting with the nice skies and clouds.
It does. It came really, really nice. I like that. And then I can, of course, make changes to it if I want to. This is what I wanted to go over. So composition, which is kind of cool, which is where you can tell it, like for photographers, like, you can tell it to blur the background, up close, wide angle, narrow depth of field. It gives you these options. But before I do that, this cat right here has to be saved because what? Are you kidding me? Cats in Christmas sweaters? Okay, I lied. I saved them all. All right, so then we go to composition. And then I can change the depth of field. I can say, okay, I want it seen from a wide angle. I want it, just whatever options I want. I can change the lighting. I can say maybe I want it to have studio lighting or the golden hour. I like golden hour. Golden hour. Huh? This is my comment. I thought, and then I could go with like vibrant colors or something like that. I can make it black and white. Just mute it. I'm gonna say vibrant color, even though, look at that. See that bad? It's telling me something it doesn't like.
That's your Grammarly.
Yeah.
It's
It is my Grammarly. I love Grammarly. I'm gonna tell you right now. Because without Grammarly, my stuff will be crazy. Awesome.
I know Grammarly is my friend too. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I will pay for Grammarly. I got the free
What
version on this one.
What are we doing here?
And Carson has a question. It's a good one.
Oh, I didn't
So
say
what impact do you see AI having on photographic compositions or competitions, both in local and at worldwide level? I think they're just going to have to get more kind of strict as to what is true photography or illustration or digital art and what is AI generated work.
Right.
I mean, we all heard that news months ago where someone won an art competition or a photography competition and it was AI, and then the other people that were competing were pretty pissed off about it, pretty mad that this person won with AI. So I think they're just going to have to be stricter with the rules, right? I mean, Andrea.
Yeah, and I work for like the government, so like when we submit stuff, we have to submit our stuff to like DIMOC, which is, you know, an organization that kind of makes sure that everybody is, you know, the photos that they create and everything has to be in that caption. So they're actually looking at that metadata that you submit. And so if it's an illustration, you have to say it's an illustration, you know, because they're looking for that information. So there are ways to ensure, you know, that and if it's an illustration, then anything falls under that. You know what I mean? So if they are using AI, you know, I don't know what the rules are going to be later on, but you know, it's still an illustration. But if it's an actual photo, yeah,
find the different boundaries.
Yeah,
I like the this almost like a woodcut feel this has too. Like the one on the far right too is really nice with the ocean waves.
Yeah, and it's got, so if you look down here, these are like every little thing that's added to it, like line drawing, wide angle, vibrant color, golden hour. I'm pretty sure that line drawing is adding those waves,
nice texture,
and that feel. Yeah, but you could, you know, I could choose like doodle. You can go all crazy. I've done this one day and it drove my computer crazy, but let's just see. You know what? Listen, go big or go home.
You do like 20 of them or something?
Huh? What'd you say?
You would use like 20 different.
I used them all. And
Use them all. All in, baby.
Smoke coming out of the computer.
You heard that. I was like, ooh.
All in.
You got a call from Adobe, yeah? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Too many techniques.
So, but the browser killed my computer because it still takes up that memory. But so I selected a lot and we get some really, really interesting things. I'm just not afraid to play. I think the computer's afraid.
Well, you made that evident, yes.
Yeah. So it's you know what, John? So it does. So you just, the blurry background, I always like to see what type of things it does. And then and it, you know, it's fun. You know what I mean? Like just get out there, have fun, play with it. Get yourself on the list. And John already mentioned the different sizes. So if this is going on your Instagram story or whatever, you may want something like the, you know, portrait view or, you know, different things that it's in, but have fun with it. I'm serious. Like this. Go ahead.
I just had a funny image. If you put in contrary prompts or different, you know, techniques. So if you say like colorful and then you say dark and moody, then what will happen is a warning will pop up and it'll say, danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Yeah. Right. And it's so funny because y'all didn't even see it. Like it locked up for a second. I couldn't even click because it was like
too many.
Yeah, what do you want us to do? You know, so
give it an all Scott, Captain.
Yeah, you know,
wow.
But
white flag.
Yes, and you can't mess up in this program, so why not use this at the time to like do whatever you want, like whatever you dream, whatever you think. Oh my goodness, I like that. Okay, yeah, so nice. You know, I like this one.
So Betty has a question. Can you supply the reference picture from your computer? And I would say not yet. So can you upload like your own like portrait or a reference picture?
Not yet. Yeah. No. But it's like John said, it's coming. It's coming. So Yep.
And then Keith says, I wonder when AI will start generating 3D objects from a reference.
Oh,
As far as just 2D stuff, but with the emergence of AR and VR, I can see this being the next iteration. Sure.
why
Oh,
not? I mean, yeah.
We are studying AI, I mean AR and VR at work, and the stuff that is happening in there is just crazy. So
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
So, John, you want to jump into the?
Oh yeah, okay. So I would be honored to. Sure, absolutely. I'm going to use one that I saw go by. I don't know if anybody saw it, but Spirit Novel had one that was interesting to me, and it also kind of explores a question that she had that I'm not sure about. Let's see. I have to scroll up to see.
I'm trying to find it too to make it easier.
Is that it?
Signs work like
Here it
commas.
is. Ultra sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ultra sharp
Now it'll be blue.
pastel rococo fashion editorial with ultra art deco style, light blue dress, roses, and candy theme.
So as far as the plus signs go, I'm not sure, but
Let's give it a try.
let's see what happens. Okay, we'll find out together in this exploration of creativity. Oh,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
fantastic. I mean, that's just right off the bat there. So I also, if I may, I got this list of words right here in my little hand, adjectives that enhance your prompts. And I thought maybe I'd toss one or two of those in there.
Where did you get that from?
YouTube. I forgot. I don't remember who the YouTuber was. It's just some guy. But,
Was it Adobe Live? Might have been Adobe
was
Live.
not. It was just some guy talking about. Some of these will give you interesting results.
Cool.
So let's see what happens when we try to throw in one of these. Let's see. What would be a good one? Arcane. I don't know if that would change. It was one of the
Take a look.
and I don't know. Well, wait, this is so it didn't change a whole lot. But here's what I'm thinking about doing here. I've been dying to use this
Nice color though.
fantasy. I want to add fantasy in there. Let's see what. And so it didn't change. Well, I want to make this tall. I don't know why. I'm in the mood to make this one tall. Just because it's a fashion editorial and all.
Okay, so to remind people, you went up to aspect ratio and changed that.
I did indeed, sir. Yes, and we still have it on art. What would happen if we go to none? I don't know. Let's try none. Content type. Yeah. Let's just see if it just goes. Oh, now you get some interesting. Oh.
And Wendy asks, will this be available as a video to watch later? Yes. So do check out my YouTube, Digital Art Drew. Please subscribe. Please watch all the other live events to your heart's content. And yes, the recording will be there for you to watch all weekend long.
You know what is awesome? Every prompt that so I've put in every prompt that everybody has done, and we all get different results no matter what.
I've done the same. Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I have to say, so it looks like the plus signs. I can't say with any certainty, but I would like to explore that with the plus signs versus the commas, Spirit Novel. So thanks for giving me that little extra thing to think about.
Here's an interesting question. Andy asks, why doesn't it do full bodies? I've wondered that myself, that sometimes it's 3/4 of a figure.
Right.
I think if you type in full body, you would get full body though.
Yeah, maybe so.
You have to play with the prompts to.
It's horrible at feet though. I just wonder what it's gonna do.
If we try,
Spirit Novel says she loves the image, loves the images.
I'm glad you like it. I do too, and it's something I wouldn't have done on my own. So that's all you, Spirit Novel. I typed full body, and I got a whole different. Wow, fascinating. So I got an interesting character here. What's going on there? But it's gorgeous, but wow, and I mean, very impressive. I mean,
I like the color of like with a little bit of
Yeah.
color in the back mixed in with a similar color.
Light blue dress, roses and candy theme.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm like I like John Wick. You know, I like stuff blowing up. So this is a
So pastel for you, huh, John?
it's much welcome departure. So yeah, it's great. All right. Well, anyway.
Cool. So shall we let Heinrich jump back in? And...
Yeah.
Give me something new.
Okay, so let's see.
What do we have?
So that's Heinrich's view, and let's see. I have
Interesting. Okay. Look at that.
What?
osprey retrieving fish from salt marsh during sunrise. There's a beautiful fluffy striped cat with a teapot cups. Ooh, that's kind of like Alice in Wonderland. You want
Yeah.
to do that one,
Oh,
Heinrich?
beautiful.
Fluffy striped cat.
Fluffy striped cat.
With a teapot, cups, and dishes.
Dishes.
Balancing on his head.
Head.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
Soft pastel. Karen's got a great imagination too.
I'm telling you, Karen, man.
Soft pastel colors in a cozy living room. Whimsical, funny. This will be fun. This will be like Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, William wants to be here next time. You should be here.
Oh, Andy.
You know my standard prompt, John. Pink fluffy unicorn.
Big fluffy unicorns.
From the song.
Yeah, it didn't balance the teapot and cups on his head though.
I think it was confused though. That's where I'm saying that's where those commas might come in handy.
Yeah,
Because
try.
Try the plus signs.
maybe. Or the plus signs, yeah, maybe. I just looked up how they help to see if they actually
Going closer.
like the comma. Try a comma after dishes, maybe.
Someone on Facebook says, "Amazing, you folks are great together." Yeah, we're thinking of coming up with a name for us.
The Firefly crew.
Firefly crew. That's right.
I can't stand
Fireflies.
Firefly 4.
Send us love on social media.
How about while balancing? While balancing
Oh,
a
there you go.
cup on his head. While balancing the teacup. Maybe.
Rose and blue.
I think. Oh,
I think while balancing the teacup on his head, maybe.
They're pretty nice. They just won't put the teacups on his head.
Yeah. You have to be
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah. Try that. Oh, this will be good. Here we go. I feel like it's going to come together.
no.
I think
It's floating.
you know cats. They
Yeah.
always don't do what you want them to do.
That's
So
right.
It's in his
That's it.
chin.
Spirit of the
That's
cat.
I like
Go with
the
it.
second one though. The second one, he's got it somehow in his chin. That's awesome.
if it hits, yes. Here we go. It's
Originally said you had teacup
no?
floating over there.
He's in a teacup.
There's a cat
and
there.
the teacup.
So one on the left is a.
It's okay. It's okay. And here,
That's what I thought.
The
That's a
teacup.
cat.
oh, one thing I
And the
forgot to
teapot are
mention.
becoming one. And
You know
the second one.
If you did
Uh,
art, it might do it. It's a hard time doing photos because it can't find photos that actually, you know what I mean, balance the teacup. I would try art, maybe.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
It's trying.
But I get it balancing something.
It's
Now
trying.
someone from Adobe's busy taking teacups on the top of the cat's
Yeah, I'm
head.
gonna try it.
Also, I want to mention something. It's relatively new.
Ooh.
Do you see the speaker here on the top?
Oh, yes, yes,
If
yes.
you click on it, you can submit an idea,
Oh, good.
report a bug, visit the beta community, or go to the Discord server
Good
you
point.
always have on the start page.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Become part of the community.
Yes.
Cool.
You might see one of us on there. Just, I don't know.
Maybe.
Or, I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah. Just maybe not. But here we have something flying. So at least it got
Yeah, partial.
this right. Partially right. but also I will try to mix it up with a little, what's with psychedelic
Ooh,
pop
yeah.
I can do
art,
it.
Whoa!
something like that,
Yeah.
Nice.
and
Oh, wow.
You chose art for that, I would presume.
something.
It's kind of cool, actually.
What
It
is with digital art, because digital
Art,
art,
psychedelic, pop art, digital art. Nice.
yes, and I will not do as many as Heavy has done, so I will choose something different.
Mhm.
Vibrant colors, always a good
Ooh.
choice,
Mhm.
and dramatic lighting.
A lot of options on the right side. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to mix many prompts and many actions.
Looks like a nice silk screen type of print.
Yeah. That would look good.
I want some of these.
Cool.
I like this. I like to be creative and play around with it. And also, we have this had before with the contests. Why not choose those pictures, those AI art, to improve your own photography? Only
Yeah.
for a concept,
Yeah.
only for some ideas, inspiration, and then they go out, take a picture of the real person or the real scene. But you can build it relatively fast together. So
Agree.
Yeah, I imagine this would be great for
maybe just an
storyboard
idea.
ideas, things like that, right?
Terry White on one of his recent live streams replaced a sky in one of his photos with an AI generated image. So that was another.
It looked great.
Cool.
Holding. Oh, maybe that will work.
Oh, you're an art. Yeah. Nice.
I like the one on the right. Yeah.
Interesting style. That's another thing. You can do different styles too. And Roland brought up about he had a different style of a particular artist, I think, or Coco, whatever, German expressionism, I think. I tried some public domain artists like Eugene Delacroix. I really like his like Renaissance style, very dramatic, very Rembrandtish, and got some really interesting results from that. So maybe try around, aim style of, and try some of those.
And style of. Who was it? Who was your artist?
Well, I don't know if Eugene Delacroix would be a good one because his is kind of moody.
Croix.
Yes, yes.
So nope, not
Croix.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be kind of Renaissance painterly.
The French.
This sounds good. Yeah, he's. I think. Yeah, French. Oh. It said no. No, thank you. Sometimes it does that.
It rejected.
Oh, but
more realistic now.
Yeah, very realistic.
Without any prompts.
Having a little tea party there.
And something floating again.
Yeah. Interesting. Funny how it just gave you
That's my favorite.
And I must say I would like the eyes for the animals or also for persons. I like this very much.
Yeah, that is
so a cat with hands.
Yeah,
human hands.
Okay.
How many fingers?
Yeah, impressive.
One, two, yeah, maybe.
Whoa, what is going on?
Maybe.
Hey, I was made in a laboratory.
I was. Weren't you?
I came from Walmart.
Oh, I saw you on a show.
Yeah. Clearance rack.
No.
Jump.
So I have an idea.
These are so cute.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So it's almost been an hour. So I have an idea that like maybe I'll start and then go with Andrea, John, and then Henrik again. Is if you've kept some of your favorite prompts, maybe we go in and put our own prompts in and do a series. So maybe I'll jump in and do one. And then if you have kept yours in any notes apps or anything, would that be good?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Sure.
fine.
Okay, so let me go back here, and then I'm gonna jump over to and grab my prompt. Up, move over to, okay, so I'm back in Adobe Firefly. And then here's one that I enjoyed doing recently, which was Greek sculpture as origami with spiraling universe behind. I kind of
Oh, yeah.
came up with a. What? It didn't like clear out the last prompt. That's interesting. I haven't seen. Okay, clear style. So I'm gonna say clear style, and then hit generate. That's interesting. So I'm gonna go back, generate. I'm gonna type in Greek sculpture as origami. Pretty cool, huh? Some of the details really cool. Look at that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to download it, and then I'm going to go to the 3 dots options, and well, here I can submit to Firefly Gallery, and then submit that. But then I can go back, and then in this view, go up to the options and say use as reference image. And it repopulates. Pretty cool. Pretty wild. And I just want some more color. So I'm going to look for color, vibrant color. Any other suggestions?
Sounds good.
Try that.
Yeah.
Comments.
Yeah, see with the color, it really kind of pops too.
Yeah.
And some of the distortion doesn't bother me, like when the faces get a little kind of abstract. That doesn't bother me. I still find it kind of
That
nice.
style, it looks kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. Pretty cool. And then you can do the forward button. Yeah, nice. Cool. So yeah, that's my my take. So let's see. Okay, move back to this view, and then Andrea, any prompt of yours that you can think of that you want?
Yes. Are we on my screen?
We are now. Yes.
Well, I want to show you. So this is what the original one looks like. So
That was part of the banner that we use. Great.
Yeah, and this is the what Andrew was talking about with the watermark. All right, so I put that in again.
All right.
I'm about to put it in. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, generate. And one thing I like, if you ever forget the prompt, it actually saves it when you download it as that name, so I never change it. So
yeah, the file name is the prompt too. Yeah. Nice.
Yes. So this is the regeneration of that, which is kind of cool. They're neat, unique. This one's kind of.
Can you choose add for on color and tone, add vibrant color? Because I like where it's going on the right, but I'd like to see more purples too and stuff.
On this one right here? Okay, let's go.
Well, also under color and tone, maybe choose for color, choose vibrant color. There it is.
Did you didn't want me to save that as a reference? You just okay.
Oh, that's cool too. Maybe a mixture of the reference and vibrant color. Yeah.
Okay, so let me go there.
And then use this reference.
Let's see.
Because it should add some blues and purples, I suspect. Yeah.
Right. Nice. And this is the slider we were talking about earlier, where if we go closer to the left, they're gonna all look alike. It'll generate it to where they all look alike, and the closer you go to the right, it looks more like the prompt. So right there, they almost look similar. If you go all the way over, they all look similar if you go all the way over. But if you go more toward the right, you'll get something different too when you use the reference image. Let's see. Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, with the purple looks nice.
I didn't know I was gonna fall in love. Hang on.
I like the left.
That's great.
Yeah, that one too with the,
I did
on the
too.
cheeks. Kind of,
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is too cute. What? And it's my favorite color. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Oh,
Right. So, and then we'll add other stuff, but yeah, this is my favorite.
nice.
Yeah. So on to John.
all right then.
John, your turn.
Well,
John.
absolutely. All right.
Pretty cool.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yes.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to steal one that I saw on the Firefly site, actually, that employed use of quotation marks.
Ken's here. Ken Shinneberry.
Sorry, Ken.
So it had, as you can see here, mystical creatures, twisted reality, surreal, still life. So
Just a typical day.
Yeah.
is this a normal? Just another whoa. So we got like Salvador Dali meets Ansel Adams here.
Yeah.
Real depth to these. Nice.
I like it.
Actually,
Ken says hugs to the Adobe peeps.
Hugs to you, Ken. Look at that. What?
Oh,
You gotta
Ken.
feel it too.
bring it in, Ken. Here
Hack
we
back,
go.
hack back.
That
Group
was
hack, group
right.
hack.
Get weird. Come on.
That was so tight, I might have choked them, but sorry.
But what a way to go, right? I mean,
SCG in the building. That's my husband.
Yeah, these are pretty wild.
Cold gentleman.
Yeah.
I love that. Let's try. I like playing with aspect ratios, so let's see what happens. We might get something probably completely different.
Yeah.
Something completely different.
I love it.
Oh,
Look at that first one.
I know.
And the second one.
This guy here.
Third one.
Oh, at first I thought
that's
he had a
cool,
suitcase.
yeah.
He was
And
like,
the fourth one.
I know, yeah. But
Oh,
that is, look at this guy up here. What's he doing?
that's so
The
cool.
wonderful thing, and also the kind of a bit sad thing is, if you were to ask an artist how long it would take to paint that, they'd be like, "Oh, 3
yes.
months, a year," and then like,
Yeah.
"How long did it take you to do it in AI?" "Oh, 2 minutes."
Yeah. Well,
That is how technology soars, though. If you ask a photographer back in the day, how long did it take on, non-digital format took a while.
for sure.
It's moving. We got to move with it.
Oh, here we go. Let's try photo. I want to see what happens on this. This might get.
Under content type, chose photo instead.
We might see like smoke coming out of the back of my laptop here.
Another frog doing karate.
Look
Uh,
at
Oh, so cool.
So that is look at these are like the world's weirdest National Geographic special.
So that is so cool, though.
yeah,
It is.
Oh,
I love the framing here.
yes,
Very cool.
yes.
See that there's a fun. I could have fun with just this prompt right here.
Oh goodness, yeah.
No bananas with that.
I was saying that's a good point. Is
I'm screaming.
you can have a good prompt that has solid images like this, and then you just keep adding a little bit of different words and different options, and just takes you in a new route.
For sure. Twisted reality, surreal,
Oh,
yes.
interesting.
Mm.
So but yeah. Beautiful. Of course.
Do looking at that was a way to say Salvador Dali without saying his name.
Yeah, right.
All of those, that prompt.
I wonder, is he in public domain at this point though? I don't
know.
It's a time thing, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
He should
I just added a couple of I added some salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic to that, and
Ooh.
we got this.
Oh my
I think it'd be great if they had the feature of you do a series of 4 like this, and then there's an option to make it a GIF automatically. So
yes.
it finds them for you.
Animated GIF, yes.
That's
Oh my gosh. Andrew, I gotta stop you right here because you were cool before. So many cool points. Like so many cool points because what did you say? You said GIF, which makes me so
yeah.
in love with that.
Oh, is that good?
Yes. Andrew, yes.
I don't know what's wrong with.
He's the man. That's what he's the man. He's
GIF.
Well, it takes a village, you know.
It does.
Whatever.
We're still trying to raise you, John. We're still trying to raise you.
All right, you know.
All right, so is it Heinrich's turn to do one of your favorite prompts, Heinrich?
Sure, jump over. So I have fluffy purple puppy
Well, you already
dog
did it
eating a taco.
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Oh, it's
Pretty
Taco
cool.
Tuesday with a little puppy.
Oh my.
Oh, look at
You
that.
can't go wrong with those.
No.
Oh,
Puppy
gentleman
eyes.
says, did someone say peanut butter?
I did. I said.
You know what? Stone Cold Gentleman, you know, when this thing ends, I'm coming to see you.
And you all know I'm a fan of Adobe Max, the puppy cam. And I always shout out to the Adobe team, please bring back the Adobe puppies on Adobe Max. I said it before and I will say it every time I get the chance. Please bring the puppies back. And I
make them
love
purple
them.
this time.
They are so cute to
one's really
look
good.
all day long at these puppies.
They should have like
there,
multiple puppy stations, actually, like one at each
Oh
corner.
man, I would die. I would
And
die.
now,
I'm allergic to the little cute things. I just love looking at them. They're adorable.
Purple puppy cam.
I die. Look at that. It's so cute. Oh, look at him. See, they're so
Oh,
cute.
you little stinker! Oh man!
colorful.
Oh, he looks like our Jack. Oh, now I'm gonna get sad. Look at the little man.
Oh, look at him eating that taco. It's so good.
Hmm?
It's so good.
I got
He knows
you.
how to eat it, right?
He does. That cut is so good.
Oh boy!
Look at you.
Don't eat my taco.
Let's have a good
Who
old
is that?
See, I love looking at
Hot
him.
dog eating a
You
hot
can
dog.
have my You can have my taco.
Yeah.
I think someone in the last time said hot dog eating a hot dog, and that didn't work.
Mhm.
Oh man, yeah, we got some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the
What else is at
workaround.
the end, though? It's like a hot dog with like those weird.
Yeah.
And
What is
that's
that?
the
I tried to
workaround.
do,
You try something else
real.
that resembles the word that you want to use. And so we have a little hot dog eating a hot dog.
Oh, let's see what happens.
When
I
he
wish
says
you
you're
luck.
making me hungry.
I know, right?
What if we change to art?
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing.
Mhm. We should ask if we can choose this song as a theme song.
Oh,
Yeah.
please, can we?
Please.
John's ready. Ooh,
I love
it
this.
has one. I'm about to put it in.
So they'll have the option if you can download as a GIF and you can add music to it.
Yes.
It has
Andrew, you are on fire, my man.
He is. Andrew is the man. You don't even know how many cool points he has right now. Like, look at that. Look at that.
Ta-da.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice color in this. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
good.
look at the interesting.
Mhm. Oh my goodness, that one's the cutest.
I have the feeling if you use colorful and art, it adds more distinguished colors. And if you use one color and maybe photo or none of the content type, you get the one color, but it's better for this one color.
Right. I've noticed like if you choose like vibrant color, I think it puts more purples in it.
Yes.
So I think there's different kind of color options, different choices.
Ben has an interesting prompt here.
Yeah. I did
General
that
Frog.
one. I'm interested.
You want to do that, Heinrich? Do King's
I will
prompt?
do it.
Frog is a military general. Tiny tanks in the background. That's good. That'll give a sense of depth field.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's how mine can.
oh man,
Could be like a movie poster for
Captain,
Yes.
yeah,
Captain
General Croker.
K Frog.
Maybe someone can get a little text from the Firefly text for that.
Ready,
Andrew, you want to do text next?
ready for
Can
battle.
you do text?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's do
I
text.
do- yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can't forget text.
Yeah.
Boy,
Give a little taste of the
I-
text before we finish for the day. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I will try some more of these, and in the background, someone can put some movie theme or the title of this movie.
Hmm.
The Frog Commander, I would suggest.
Frog Commander. There you go.
okay, so now I want to try to do text
Amphibious.
made of frogs. So maybe just call it frog. I think like if you use a smaller word, it's better than
Hmm.
commander. But
Yeah.
cool. So I'm going to jump over and do some text.
Perfect.
Share my screen.
I love these.
Okay, so let's see. So here's my view. So what you do is top left, you do the back button, go back a couple times, and you're back to the main page. Right there in the middle, text effects. So at the bottom middle, enter your text. So I could just say frog. I don't think it doesn't matter if you type it regular or if it's all caps, correct?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the font. I think.
Yes.
I'm very curious if I type in frog and then say frog.
Yeah, it's frogs.
Frog.
Wow, that's pretty wild, huh?
Fills it with frog. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
Pretty wild.
that's interesting.
And then one of the most fun features is under text effect fit. If you go to the left, you do tight. It keeps the frog texture into the letters themselves. If you go to medium, it's a bit looser. So go to medium and hit refresh. I'm very curious what loose will be with frogs.
Oh,
So there's that.
these eyes.
Wild, right? And then you have these 4 options here you can also choose from. So
Chin is funny.
that's pretty cool, though. Wow. And then I've tried loose. It's 3.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of green
This is
slime.
spread out.
This is pretty cool. The little foot of the frog at the bottom.
Oh yeah, look at there.
Yeah.
Ah,
We'll download that.
neat.
Okay, what about another word in another texture?
Happy.
Throw away.
Happy faces.
Happy
Yes.
and with what?
Happy.
Smiling?
Happy
Smiling
faces.
faces, you said?
Yeah.
Smiling faces. Here we go. Just hit the generate button.
This could be horrifying. Oh, okay.
a little strange. That's what, look at this one right
That
here.
counts.
Fourth
That
one.
counts.
It does.
It's yeah,
Cool.
Yeah. It does.
kind of in a Tim Burton kind of way, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tim Burton kind of way.
I like it.
Whoa.
Oh, no teeth. I got teeth.
Wow.
Frog body parts. Wendy said frog. She says frog body parts. Wendy.
It's great.
Ooh, ice cream. Now I like that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we can go with happy.
Let's go that one.
Oh, and look at this with the drippy and oh
Yes.
Yeah, this is under loose. It gives that more texture around it. I like.
yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
like ice cream like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
that's
is nice. It gives you these 4 variation options.
look at that! It little ice cream sticks there for the peas. That's a
I like it so
good
much.
on you.
You have little cones or something, right? Cool.
Yes.
Any other words? Any other textures? Or
Yeah, throw them out there in our chat here.
Wendy says frog body parts.
Frog body parts. Yeah, we were getting that earlier.
I don't know.
Yeah, like a crime scene or something.
Let's see.
Um.
I'm curious about this though. If you put party and then you put like
Ooh,
beer,
Yes.
beer.
Oh yeah.
do it. Should be interesting.
Beer or wine. That's beer. It looks more like pretzels or pizza or something.
Maybe it's for party or the
Weird.
hops. I don't know.
I don't know. Interesting.
Oh, that's what she was seeing. She was seeing frog body parts. That makes sense.
It looks like pretzels.
That looks like after a party.
Yeah. At the party.
Yeah, clean up.
Ew, I just got it. Just looking a little slow.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I probably shouldn't have said it.
Here's a
Okay, that's all right.
party
Funny.
with confetti. Let's see.
Ooh, yeah.
Confetti.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice colors though, right?
Ooh,
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
they got it.
Oh.
Really cool with the loose
Yeah.
loose effects.
Third one.
Some of them, some loose ones look better than others. That one worked really well.
Oh,
Oh,
I like that. Except for the Y. You left off the bottom of
Yeah, the bottom of the
Oh.
Y is kind of like
yeah.
popped out.
So I played with that a little bit, and then it kind of brought them into Photoshop and kind of filled in some of those gaps like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, pretty still awesome.
So what are we, the Firefly crew with that? I
You.
don't know if Firefly will even come up, but let's try that. Firefly crew. The Firefly.
Yes.
Interesting, you know?
We're the lovely fireflies. So
Oh, it's cool. Look at the
tour.
R of
Oh,
Ooh,
huh.
that's
And change-
interesting.
Firefly 4.
Better call it.
It's gotta have the because then we're like superheroes. The Firefly 4, like the Furious, you know. Just saying.
We better call Terminex.
The Firefly.
For beer, she says golden bubbly liquid with foam on top. Oh, I like that. That's Ken said that.
Was it?
Beer, golden bubbly liquid with foam on top.
Okay. Maybe just type in the word beer and then
It's a great question, Spirit Novel, and
golden.
not that I know of, but you never know.
Maybe, yeah.
As of now, no.
Golden bubbly liquid.
Ooh.
That looks like it, right?
Well, there you
That-
go.
That is good.
Oh, 10 there.
Okay.
That's it.
I like it.
Yeah, for beer.
Thanks, Kenneth.
Golden bubbly liquid with foam on top. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Ken.
Bada bing.
He knows quite a bit about this.
Yes. Interesting.
Ken.
He lives nearby in Germany. He knows beer.
That's right.
He's
There
a
you
weird
go.
mom, so. And
Yeah.
then once again, we have the same options. You can click download, and you can download that with a transparent background PNG, or you can submit to Firefly Gallery.
Heck yeah. Submit.
Cool.
And Adobe will see that and go, I like it.
What's with this beer?
Cool.
Mhm.
Yum.
Cool.
That was fun.
Oh, that was
So
great.
that was quite fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing today?
So let's go up with a name, Firefly Crew or Firefly 4, you know.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Four.
What does the chat think?
Form of beer.
The final fireflies.
You get all these superpowers, and all you do
Next
is like
time
buy
we have a
groceries
theme
with
song.
it.
Yes.
That's right.
Create beer.
And
Create
fluffy
beer.
unicorn, something on beer.
Make you thirsty.
Out of my
That's what
head.
I'm talking about. Me too. Let me drink up.
Firefly 4.
Says Carmen. Nice. I will thanks
If-
everyone for
if-
watching.
If we are the Firefly 4, maybe next time, we came up with some names for us. Some,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Let people
some
vote.
fantasy names. That would be also interesting.
Yeah, maybe Ken, you got to come to Adobe Max
You need to
sometime.
come.
Yes.
Yeah, Kenneth, man.
And Heinrich.
Mhm.
Yes. I think that goes.
Yeah,
without
so
saying.
I
Yes.
thought Heinrich was there. Weren't you there? You were at Max, right? Heinrich, were you at Max?
I'm not now.
No, you were
Only,
not.
only virtually.
Oh,
In-
were
in
you? Okay.
chat
I thought
and,
you
I
did
went
it earlier.
to-
on the streams and something like that.
Yeah.
I will let's give a little shout out to everybody here too. So thank you so much everyone for watching, and do remember you can access Firefly at firefly.adobe.com.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Henrik has a wonderful new group on Facebook, facebook.com/groups, Adobe Firefly. If you're not already in it, you can join my Photoshop and Lightroom group, facebook.com/groups, Photoshop Lightroom group, and my digital art and AI art group. And those who are fans of Adobe in general do know that you can very easily bring Adobe Firefly into Adobe Express. So don't forget that you can get Adobe Express, adobe.com/express or express.adobe.com. Give it a good play with that. You can find Andrea, Happy Teach, on YouTube. Happy Teach to you for fun. On Instagram, Happy97, and on LinkedIn, Happy97. John, Pixelingo Media on Facebook, Pixelingo on LinkedIn.
Oh, he got a pat to the back.
On Instagram, Pixelingo JW. You can find all the different links for Henrik at linktr.ee or linktree/Heigl. And don't forget to please subscribe for more digital art, AI art, Photoshop, and AR focused live streams and tutorials on my YouTube, youtube.com/digitalartdrew. That's Digital Art Drew on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to watch all the different live events. Tell everybody, Digital Art Drew. And that's where the recording will be. That's right, John's playing Digital Art Drew.
DAD.
And then you can also find me on Instagram, Digital Artist Drew, or at Behance Drew Cav. Thanks everyone for attending. Check the groups at the top for the recording, or like I said, go to YouTube Digital Art Drew and watch it there. Thanks everybody for attending. It was quite fun, and we got a lot of thank yous coming in. So thank you all.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all. Tiger
I
Lou.
didn't have a good time. I had a great time.
I had a great time.
Next time.
Karen says thank you. It was interesting and fun.
Great prompts from everybody. I was
Thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Diabolical minds out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
We'll have to come up with like themes. Like one time we do this, it'll be like surrealism. Another one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know, like if it's holiday season, we'll do like Christmas. So we can do Christmas sweaters. And
that'd be great. I love it.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks.
Thanks everybody. It was great. And catch the recording in the different groups and on YouTube. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye.